Yeah, and we decided that crit doubles the damage die, so we can roll 2d8 again.
Oh.
Okay, so let me calculate that. So that's 1, which, yeah, because modifiers always go to the higher die, so they can like improve it again. So let me see.
That makes me sad because 8's the
think-
highest. It stops at 4 damage.
I mean, but modifiers on the like basic roll, because we are not adding modifiers to like the crit die.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
no, wait, because normally, because if you, no, wait, yeah, it might be right, because if you are not doing the macro, we would see that it's a crit, so you'd be rolling like 4d8 plus 2. Actually, because I didn't think about that. Some weapons have damage bonus already as a part of their damage die. The amount of dice or the result itself. Okay, so this will be something I will have to figure out. Okay, so let's say, okay, so that will be like full die. So 4d8, so yeah, that 8, so 10, 13, 14. So because we're playing with other variant, because one of the damage die is like 5 points already, and then there's like 2 which is 1 point, and 2 another 1 point, and these guys have 6. So yeah, that strike just manages to kill the fucker in 1 hit.
And then I'm
As I
going to stand
imagine-
in front of the doorway.
As I imagine, like, you just freaking like the shot just rips off like upper portion of its body. Alright. Yeah, sadly this is not a lesser foe, so you cannot use Frey die on that. And I believe that's your turn.
Yes.
Alright. Jackie.
Alright, Jackie curses that he lost another one to the same trick twice. And he's going to quickly shoot it with his plasma projector. So that's 18 to hit.
That's a hit. They are not hard to hit, 12 AC, but they are very fucking sneaky. Okay, 9. Okay, so that's 1, which is no damage, but 8, which translates into 8 translates into 3 points. So very hefty hit, but it is still standing. Yeah, and right now you do not have any lesser foe inside to use your Frey die.
No. Unless Frey dice can go through walls.
Sadly not yet.
I mean, if you have a big enough weapon.
Yeah. But that's my turn then.
Okay. Okay, so Gideon, like, I think quickly like kill it, and then he will just like, as they activate it, he's like going like shit, and then like raise his weapon and try to like contact, and then yeah, he will just fire with his actually, because he was like focused on something else, it will be quicker for him to like reach for his handgun instead of like rifle. So this turn he will fire with his laser pistol. Rolling with +4 to hit, and close. Sadly that's not a 20, not 20, so he doesn't crit, but that's still 1d6. Actually that should have been 1d6 plus 1, but never mind. Okay, 5 translates to 2 points, which is nice damage. Now James, who is now currently in melee, so like trying to like, whew, shit. And again, because this is like close combat, he can try to fire with pistol, like avoiding hits. So also like rolls with +4. Sadly, 11. It makes sense that he like shots go wide as he's like mostly focusing on trying to defend himself. 1 short of 12. Crossbow's like, don't worry, friend James, I got you. And then he like turn around and try with him to hit with his laser rifle with +8 to hit. Okay, 16. Thankfully, that's enough, and that's 3, which translates to 2 points, which damages but doesn't kill it. Yeah, Sakura just like curses vehemently in Japanese and like whirls around to target the hunter. Normally she would be... Actually no, she didn't take drugs yet, so she will roll with +12. So it's almost impossible for her to miss. But she still has razor rifle, and 3 translates to 2 points, which makes this hunter very hurt. However, it is still standing. Yeah, slasher. So another one is coming. This one is also not. Yeah, you are level 4, so this one is not not a lesser foe, and Frederick would probably like recognize this form. This is the same one that got a crit on James, because this one like is very specifically for melee combat. It has very sharpened blades as its limbs. But he yeah, as they like pour through, rushing through, he cannot attack because he already moved 15 meters, but he will actually, you would think that it will like stand right in front of Frederick, not exactly getting into melee because he doesn't attack, but it's like when Frederick thinks that this thing will like charge at him, it starts to move here. Hi. Which is another hint that there is something more guiding them. Yeah, Abram. This is his first round as he's bleeding out. Alex. He's like, the hunter is killed here, and he's like, hiding behind this terminal and trying to aim so he can find a good spot between like Frederick and his target. However, he will be getting some penalty to hit, but even if he doesn't hit his target, he will miss Frederick. There won't be a friendly fire. They are trained at least to that degree. However, he only rolls with +4 instead of +8. Yeah, even with +8, that would have been not enough. So his laser rifle shot misses. Okay, the hunters. Going with the one that is heavily injured and just took out Abram. Yeah, then he could try whizzing off again, but seeing that it is dead, it will charge right at Jackie with horrible screech. And yeah, try to hit him. 19 to hit.
That just hits my AC.
Yeah, because if they equal, yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 1d8 plus 1 plus 3. Okay, this is not a nemesis. Neither of these foes is nemesis, so I need to calculate that. So that will be okay. So you take 4 points of damage. All right. The one with Frederick is dead. The one that's attacking James, well, he's already in melee with James, so he will continue striking with Blind Fury. Is this the second time I critted against James? But the previous time that was with a slasher.
Oh.
Thankfully, they do not have focuses to like get additional damage die. However, I do double the damage die for this. So instead of 1d8, it's 2d8 plus 1
goodbye,
plus 3.
James.
Okay, so that's 5, which translates to 2 points. And then that's 7, 8. Yeah, unlucky. Yeah, that's...
Let's see. Don't have anything that makes you re-roll.
Yeah. Sadly, natural 20.
Oh, that's painful. I mean,
however, you do
worst
not
case scenario.
You do not yet know that because yeah, there's only like sounds of combat all around, so you do not hear like a specific scream.
Yeah. I'll just say worst case scenario, if everyone dies, I'll just pick up the demo charge and stealth my way to whatever looks the most important.
Okay. Okay, Izuhara. He's a melee specialist, so and trying to protect Gideon so that the hunter will not go at him. Like, have a D, creature, and then we'll go for a melee attack, which is a hit. 5 translates to 2 points. Again, solid damage, but the freaking thing is still standing. Conrad is like slightly oh shit, and then he like hug the wall and trying from, I know that the coins are alive, but I imagine he can like squeeze in and try to like from very close range try to hit. However, he will try to hit with his laser rifle. However, becomes behind that, so he will roll with that one. Oh yeah, even with that, yeah, that's still a miss. And now, from the left, Jackie and Sakura will see us from this room. Through the doors, like the door burst open as they like sallied through, and a horde of at least 2,000 beings, and because yeah, they are like the most basic infected, I just pack them up in a horde. They do count as a lesser foe. They like burst through, and that's only how far they are able to get. Now the slightly better infected. And they move like that. They do have a ranged attack. How will they just roll? They would be rolling almost flat d20 on Frederick because of all the cover and trying to avoid friendly fire. Okay, I'm absolutely sure that's a miss, and that's how far they go. However, the second of these advanced will move here. And they will try the same, I guess. Nope. Change that. Let's. Oh, shit! 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 And then he will try to hit the hunter. Actually, he will like run here and try to hit the hunter. And he rolls with that much. That's not a lot, but in this case, it is enough. Only 1 point of damage. This thing is still standing. Okay. So the horde continues to move. The one up here, as there's like terrible sound from the north, as like doors are being like torn open and many bodies are rapidly moving. However, they can rapidly move up to here, so you do not see them yet. Okay. Conrad is behind cover. So he will get bonus to evasion. However, yeah, the dragon just... Actually, not dragon per se, but yeah, this mutated being, like, it spit before, but now Freyek sees that it's like it's sucking something, and this bulbous, like, pulsating fungi, weird quasi things, they like stop pulsating, and then you'll see like various parts of its like mutated neck and mouth start almost glowing. And then this thing unleashes its AoE attack. Whatever, let me double check. Okay, you do get evasion saving throw. If you pass, you take half of that. So that will be 2. So 2 is calculated. Okay. So 2, which is calculated to 1 hit point of damage. And if Conrad and Alex pass, then they get none because they have cover. Probably, yeah, this thing almost like from almost point blank range, just like barfs. This.
You like my evasion save there?
Yeah. I only like saw it now. Yeah. You get like 1 point of damage, and these guys, let's see.
I just mean the whole. I need a 9 or better, and I just fucking casually roll a 20.
Yeah, can't hit me. Need a glasses sucker. And I'm gonna say. Also, they have cover, and they would be getting like Okay. Conrad doesn't get damage because he's behind cover and he also passes his evasion saving throw. And however, even with all the positive bonifiers and like benefits I see, yeah, Alex will get. However, he still only gets damaged by half, so that's still 1 hit point. Because normally, yeah, because they were behind cover, some cover, it is like they would get half, and if they pass, they get done. Okay, so that was its turn, and Frederick. Now there are enemies that count as lesser foes. That 27 is on this one.
Yep.
Okay, that's definitely a hit. Okay, so that's 3, which is 1, and then 8, 10, 13. Okay, so that's essentially almost like a maximum. So 5.
It does make me sad that it caps at 4.
We are playing with other variants, so it actually caps at 5.
Oh.
Because
Even better.
I didn't mention that I wanted to like try something different. We are not playing with lethal variant when it also caps at 12, but 12 plus means that it's calculated to 7 points, which is fucking deadly. So yeah, in total you dealt 5, 6. So yeah, 6 points, which is a terrible damage. However, this fucking thing is still standing. Oh, and I also need to roll because it did use its breath weapon and it can only use it. Okay, so in 3 turns. And that's for your, I guess, for this one?
Yep.
Okay, 8 translates to 3 points, which is just enough to take it out. As I said, yeah, running through the corridor and then the last straight shot, like poof, from the Mac rifle, just takes its head off or any other important limb.
I imagine the shot that went through the dragon infected just.
Oh
kept
yeah,
going.
yeah, that also works. Okay, I believe that's your turn, or I think you still have move, but I don't know if you want to. Okay, Jackie.
Alright, so seeing how I'm in melee range, I'm going to have to attack it with my melee weapon.
I mean, I did it, and I'm fine.
Oh, okay. So is the infected horde in what was it? The prey die range?
Yeah, they are a lesser foe.
Alright. So just roll to shoot them.
I mean, Frederick was not in melee, technically speaking.
I am with the dragon guy.
No, because it might be close, but mechanically the game treats it that you are in melee range if somebody attacks you in melee.
Oh.
That you are engaged in melee. Just the fact that somebody moves close to you doesn't mean you are engaged in melee. And Jackie is engaged in melee because Hunter attacked him in melee.
Then ignore me, and you should probably let him do melee instead.
Alright.
Yeah, melee, or if you have like a handgun. Okay.
Fuck. Alright, handgun it is.
I mean, technically, you did roll, so just hold on, because we do have options. We do have options because technically speaking, this thing has less than 13 AC. No wait, no shock damage because heroic do not work with shock damage. However, remember there are some rules for main actions that we testing. So even if you like roll missed, you still have options to pick if you want to. Yeah, sadly the point A in melee attack doesn't work because heroic campaigns do not have shock damage. They play without shock damage.
And 4 damage gives 1 point of damage.
Which will be enough to take it out, but... because this thing is very hurt.
I'd do C. Or D.
But the enemy gets a +4 bonus to hit the next melee attack. Is that the enemy I'm currently fighting against, or
yes,
any enemy?
The one that you're about to kill.
Yeah.
Alright, so then I take a
I
D.
didn't change that. Oh, probably I didn't. I was changing range attacks, but... oh yeah, I did change it before, but I added that you cannot pick this option until the penalty is used. So to avoid like stacking it all the time. But yeah, this will be enough to take it out. So it won't be able to use its bonus again.
Yeah, in that case, I'm moving over here to block the doorway so the infected won't get in.
Okay, and you can still roll Frey die against that horde because I think that's the only lesser foe that you have in range.
7.
7, which calculates to 3 points. So they are so tightly packed. This is like a mass of bodies just moving, so it's impossible not to hit them. So as your shots are going through them with your plasma projector, there's sounds of sizzling, and yeah, 3 bodies just fall down, but still plenty more remaining. Okay, Gideon tries to finish off the hunter infected. However, this time he has a chance to like switch to his laser rifle, which is barely a hit, but it is a hit. 6, which I believe, yeah, 3 points. Okay, so they will finish off that hunter. And then yeah, he'll actually keep covering position behind the terminal. James. Okay, Casper. He'll move in front of this. Don't worry, friend, I got you. And fuck, he has 2 good targets. However, this one is range, so yeah, he will go for the hunter. Because that one is also easier to hit. Yeah. Barely hits for 6. Oh, this is so... oh, no, that's enough. So Hunter's body is like thrown with sizzling, burnt flesh. Falls against the armored lockers. Sakura will actually... she's slightly panicking, and she's not a medical specialist. She's gonna move next to Jackie. She's not saying anything, she's like muttering under herself, like cursing, and then she will like make an attack against the oncoming onslaught of bodies. Actually, no, I need to check one thing. Okay, so she doesn't move here. She's like here. She turns around, so Jackie, he's also focused on the horde, but on the like periphery vision, he does see that Sakura like turns around, so she's like, she has his back to him, and then actually for all this like cacophony of combat, Jackie, you can make me a free skill check, like notice wisdom. We'll see if you will notice something.
9.
9. Okay, it's hard to see like her exact movement, but it does seem like she reaches for something. And there's like that's a rough idea to hear, and that's her turn for now. She
God,
has...
if she's infected.
She's not infected, she has drugged herself.
Alright.
Small spoiler. That her thing as a character is that she's normally like prime and proper, but under severe stress and in situations like this, she has a little bit of a drug problem.
Oh shit.
Okay, Slasher, seeing the best available target, he goes for Casper. However, he only gets +4 to hit. 11, that's not enough. Oh, I forgot to change there. No, I did change that. Oh, right, because they are... Yeah, I did change that. Forgot they are started from lower thing. Okay, so that's a miss. Abram, it's his first or second turn that he's dying. What took him out? Hunter. Yeah. Right. Alex tries to again finish off this one. However, yeah, he gets some penalties because of all the jazz, all the cover. An 8, that's a miss. He continues to stay behind cover. All the hunter infected are dead, so they go out. Zuhara just moves next to the door to cover it. And that's... I guess he might prepare a range attack in case something comes into his range. Conrad will fucking try to hit it. The speed spewing one. With a 21, he shall hit. And yeah, that would be enough to take it out. Thankfully, it doesn't have any like death throws or something of the sort. So, yeah, the thing that just doesn't explode in a shower of gore and whatnot. Okay, the first horde. I'm gonna say they are like slightly slower. So they do not get exactly in melee range. However, you do notice that compared to the first iterations, these ones, they are not as dangerous in range. However, they do get an ability to range attacks. As you see, like they're like spitting acid, like weird corrosive substance, like some portions of their like spiked bodies, like some almost like a bone strikes, and they try to make an attack against Jackie.
So basically, they're puking gastric acid.
Yeah, and they are that many of them, so I'm gonna say they roll with that much. But I believe 13 is a miss. Yeah, it is a miss.
Yeah.
Okay, so one advanced infected is dead. However, the other one is still alive. Yeah, and he will try to go for melee. He's in range. Okay, so you see, you managed to take the other one, but the second one just like charges through the corridor and then like tries to like slash at you and find a weak spot in your armor, Frederick. And he rolls. And actually, fuck, I forgot that some of these guys they get 2 attacks. Oh well. These guys don't, and Slasher also doesn't, but the advanced have 2 attacks. Okay, so he makes 2 strikes against you, but only with +4. I'm pretty sure that's a miss, and then 19, I also believe that's a miss.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, now Lise, I need to roll for something for him. Because he's fucking stressed out as hell. So we'll see if he won't panic. Nice. Do I want to go for this? Yeah, let's go XCOM memes. So he starts screaming, rushing through here, and he's like turning around. He like starts spraying with his laser rifle, just squeezing the trigger and just like firing. Yeah, let's roll to hit, and this one is against both targets. Okay, 18 is enough to hit the enemy, and Casper has thankfully higher AC.
Thanks to my buff.
Oh,
Does
so
no damage.
he's just like widely shooting. And yeah, now now this horde comes to play, and they can only move. Like here, actually, Frederick sees this fucking huge, like almost like more than 2,000 of like bodies tightly packed, just fill the corridor as the horde moves in. They do count as a lesser foe. And would they? I mean, they do have range attacks, so they will, as they like spitting and whatnot. They will try to hit Frederick.
Given that there's a horde between me and them, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fail on all accounts. And then there's this terrible crash sound as another like pack of bodies starts piling through the northern side, as this was the second. Okay, the breath spewing guy is dead, and Frederick think at
I will
time.
start off with my Frey die on the dudes in front of me.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah, I believe 6 translates to 3, which will be, yeah, this will be enough to just like, with a snapshot to take it out.
Yep.
Yeah, this
And
one that was
then-
images just dies.
For the horde in front of me, I think they're dead.
That's a hit, and plenty of them dies. As I mean, I bundled them up, so they have slightly higher hit die amount pool, but yeah, that's for you still managed to cut down multiple of them. I just didn't want to have like 30 tokens of
That's
the same enemy.
That'd be 12 and 4, so that'd be 7 damage.
5,
No.
4, yep. So that's a very nice hit.
Yes.
Do you want to move somewhere? You do
Yeah,
have 10.
fuck it.
You do have 10 meters, so it's your call.
Let's go.
Ah, okay. I need to like put you to front so we see you. As you are stepping over the gore and bodies.
I imagine I'm probably covered in it too at this point.
Yeah, yeah,
If I wasn't already.
yeah, that's fair. Okay, Jackie, your turn.
Right.
These guys, the only enemy you have inside counts as a lesser foe, so they can get hit with Frey die and they get automatically hit. So if you roll,
Alright.
yeah, we just see that what kind of damage you get. So 7, so 1 that is no damage, and 7 is calculated to 3 points. Okay, make your Frey die roll.
Quick questions. Have you been rolling the extra 1d8 damage on what was it, damage or to hit or any NPC?
To
To damage.
Alright.
Terribly sorry, forgot about that. Okay, so let's see, how far can I move back? To be fair, they were not hitting that often. I believe Fleece hit the slasher, so he might get extra 1d8.
And this is the Frey damage, 11.
Not Frederick, Jackie. How I described it? 1d8. Okay, so Les might have additionally added. Okay. 7 translates to 3, which terribly damages the slasher, but doesn't kill it again. And 3, which translates to 1 point, I believe. Yep. Okay, the horde is still approaching. And considering we are at 2-hour mark, I believe we can pause here. Or are you guys good to continue for like half an hour, or we are fine with stopping, pausing here?
Are there any more enemies in combat?
The enemies that we do not see?
Yes.
Right now, no.
Okay. I would be fine with finishing this combat.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, Jackie, that was your turn. Gideon. I mean, combats work, so you could, now that they have cleared the thing, section clear, and he might like here, so they will try to peek through the doors and like take a pot shots at the horde to like thin it down to like. Okay, 17, that's a hit. And now I'll remember to add that d10 d8. Ooh, that's 1. So that's 2 points as they cut down 2. James dying for the third turn. Casper in melee with slasher. He's not exactly a melee fighter, and with laser pistol, so he rolls with +6 instead of +8. But he still hits, and he's like, "Please, what you doing?" Like, not bothered about the fact that there's a monster in front of him that's trying to take off his face. And that's also like d10 d8. Oh yeah, that will be enough to take out the slasher. And Sakura will try to move like that. She now gets penalties to hit because she doesn't try to hit Jackie. So instead of +12, she rolls with plus that much, and I forgot that they also get 2 attacks. Okay, 17, that's a hit. However, Actually, no, I did say just listen, so I'm gonna say that for the benefit. Nice. So that's 4 and 3, so that's 7. And actually, she might go for another attack, I guess. Actually, no. Let's say the allied NPCs have like a single attack. Okay, this one fucking dead. Abram. Alex tries to help with the horde. However, he has to. Nope. Zuhara alongside Gideon tries to switch to rifle and rolls with that much. That's a miss. Conrad for now, like, disengages behind, not disengages, but just moves behind cover. And he's like, he will not fire. And this one.
Those guys are just like, what the fuck is this crazy guy doing? As I just start wading out into them.
Yeah. The horde one. And then tries to like start slashing and biting into Jackie. Maybe, we'll see. Because the horde is thinned down, they only get like that much. That's a miss. Both advanced infected are dead. Leans. Let's see, seeing that the enemies have been killed, he has a chance of snapping out of the panic. Nope. Let's see. So that's Frederick, to be fair, there's like a horde in front of you, but as a free skill check you can have notice wisdom. The DC won't be high, like I guess 7 or higher would be enough. Or sorry, 6 or higher would be enough. Okay, out of the corner of your vision, on your peripheral vision, you hear and see suddenly Lise screaming his lungs out as he's rushing out of the room, screaming in complete panic. He sees bodies go like combat in your when you are, and then he's gonna spend the rest of his turn. Actually. Okay, so that's 10 meters. He's gonna double move, definitely. Let's see, I need to make a quick roll to see in which direction he will go. Not north. Okay, left, south, right. For now he can only like these two, so left or south. Okay. That much. Okay. He's going towards there. Okay, the third horde is now engaging you in melee. Frederick. They will attempt to hit you with a total of +4. That's a miss. And the second one, that was not damaged before. Actually, yeah, let's go full Doom guy. Suddenly we are just like swarmed with bodies as the second horde yeah, starts piling on top of you as like more than 2,000 bodies starts to try to claw their way, and they get that much. It's
Not
close,
enough.
but I still believe that's not a hit.
That is correct.
Okay, Frederick.
Alright. So I will be pulling out my sword, and this will be to start on the one that's already damaged.
Okay. Nine. Okay. Okay, so that translates to
Which gets us 4.
yeah, 4. Okay.
And it's still up.
Yep.
And I will be using Destroyer.
Okay.
So that is 11 damage.
Yeah. To be fair, they are lesser foes, so you automatically hit.
Exactly.
So 11.
I
Okay,
should have been using that already.
11 in total. Okay, so that also translates to 4.
Yes.
Okay, you are continuing to thin down the horde. However, there's still like quite a few of them, around like a more or less dozen in the already damaged horde. As I said, I'm not exaggerating when I'm saying that you are getting swarmed in bodies. Okay, and you are in melee, so I believe you make your stand.
That is a good point. I am in melee. We're using what? First variant move actions? Or second?
I mean the normal ones, because you're using maps, so like regular move actions for the most part.
Wasn't there one that I could increase my AC though? I thought I used it already.
To be fair, you used it, yeah. So okay. Yeah, that one makes sense. That can be used.
So it basically fight defensively kind of deal. So yeah, I'll start using that too.
Okay.
More probably using the bodies themselves as shields, so just moving myself around in them.
Yeah, and yeah, that was the second variant. However, that means you get penalty to hits, but I'm gonna.
Yes.
Yeah, but you will be like, what's your AC right now with that defensive stance?
22.
22. Okay. Okay. I mean, they have a small chance of hitting you.
Yeah. They can roll 20.
So far they are not rolling that hot. Okay, Jackie. Right now you're also in melee with a horde that's getting thinned down, but they are still.
Yeah, so basically draw his swords and draw his sword and pistol and go to sound.
Yep.
If he can go for full Doom guy, so can he.
Yeah, it's an automatic hit because they're lesser foes, so that's 6, which is 3 points.
3 points.
Okay, and Frey die.
2, 8.
Which is another 3 points. It's very thin down, however there are still like a couple more remaining. And Gideon will try to support his sergeant. With the roll to hit. A 10 is sadly not enough. James. Casper. He's like, where is he going? And then he like move here, sees what is going on with Frederick, and he won't ask, he just like try to aim and try to hit at the like damaged horde, like not hit Frederick. For 26, that's more than enough to hit. Ooh, that 1 is not damaged, 6 is free. That horde is still standing. Okay, Sakura, she was rolling with +8 to hit.
I'll kind of try to motion for Casper to go after Lise.
Okay. She did hit. Again, no damage, and 4 is 1 point. Which makes sense considering she's drugged, so her hits are not that as great. Abram, 4th round. I was like, holy shit! And then he will still try to assist in a way. However, from current position, it probably would be easier for him to try to hit the undamaged horde. With 11, that's a miss. The shots go wild. Izuhara also tries to support his sergeant. Actually, he'll move like that. Behind cover. 18. Yeah, that's enough to hit. Okay. 8, 3, 5, 2. So 5. That's very fucking close. Probably 2 last remaining from this horde. Conrad. He'll get his wits about him. And try to like move next to Alex behind cover and also try to hit the undamaged horde. With only that much to hit. Okay. But they managed to hit. 8, 3, 6, 3. Okay, so 6. As around 6 beings fall down. Okay, so the remaining, they try to one last chance to actually hit Jackie. They do not. These, let's see. He has several left or right. Left. Okay. And for now, he disappears from your... Actually, as you were moving, you probably would have seen that area. However... Okay. Yeah, double move, and he disappears from your line of sight. Okay, the heavily damaged horde. They try to make one attack against Frederick. It's a miss. And the second one that was slightly less damage, they get bonus that much. Okay.
Oh, that one got damaged by Casper.
Yeah, the damage by Casper.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. I know I'm focusing damage. How they get damage?
Frederick, your turn. Okay.
So that is 3
points. Okay. Still standing, but it's close.
And 3.
Around half a dozen remaining. And I imagine you are continuing to stick to the...
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Jackie, finish them off.
Roger.
I would suggest... Yeah, I wanted to suggest using Frey Die. Why? Because then you could use your move action to get to Abram and main action to try to stabilize him. Or like check out what's his status.
Wait, can I use the Frey Die without attacking? So
yeah.
Alright, so
you'd want to use Frey Die first.
Alright, so
yeah, that 8 will be enough to take out this horde. So after you finish them off, you can like start rushing back towards Abram and
I did take the second level of combat medic, if that helps.
Simon.
Yes.
He hasn't been injected with the thing yet.
But that's the thing. Like for now, we'll still have to see if he can be stabilized. Because that's still, like bleeding out. I mean, yeah, you do have a thing, but yeah, considering how long he was bleeding out, we'll need to like see. And you have Lazarus patch, so we'll see.
So should I use one right away or go with heal first?
I mean, we'll still have to like see if he'll check if he can be stabilized.
That's
because yeah, previously they used that thing on stabilized people, and it's the thing that probably might not be useful. Yeah, I need to double check what will be the DC, because if you're using Lazarus patch, the DC starts at equipment. Okay, it starts at 6. Each round after the first initial maximum penalty is applied to the skill check. Okay, so normally that would be the difficulty 6. I mean, it is difficulty 6. However, each round after the first, there is like -1 penalty to stabilize. So because 3 rounds have 4 rounds in total have passed, so 3 rounds passed for the first one, so that would be -3. So that would lower it to 5. So that attempt to stabilize with Lazarus patch does not work. And now I thought about it for a moment. Because normally what sort of like oh my god, compromise I might offer, because to be fair, you were using those things before on already stabilized beings, and probably like some information we got and implied that yeah, it can heal up to maximum assuming the patient is stabilized and it is not actively dying.
That's reasonable.
So actually there will be like 2 choices, because you could either attempt next turn another Lazarus patch, with then again it would have like -4 to roll, or use that medical gland. However, it will only stabilize Abram, and let me think about it for a moment. Okay, so the choices. Next turn, you can attempt to make another heal check with Lazarus patch to stabilize him. That check will have like -4. Or the second option, next turn you use the medical gland, the prototype medical gland. That will not heal him to maximum. It will stabilize him, but because you already take it, well, there will be a risk if you will try to see what's gonna happen if you try to put 2 doses in one body.
Wait, was Abram already injected by
beforehand?
one of the
Beforehand, he was not.
All right.
I say still go for the patch.
Alright. If you think I might need some help in that case, then some aiding.
Actually, wait. Now I think about it. Technically, Sakura is dragged, but she would not having enemies around. Yeah. Okay. I imagine like Sergeant will try would have like I need her lieutenant, I need her assistant lieutenant, and then she would provide like +1 from her assistant.
Yes,
so That would be
Alleviate
not
pressure
5,
here.
it would be 6. Okay, so... Sorry, yeah, you managed to stabilize Abram this turn.
Alright, good. And now, do I know that James is also...
Not yet.
Alright, so... Probably can't
Actually,
move.
I imagine maybe on combat, as like the sections clear their status, there's like, we're clear status, and maybe Casper would have like, James is down. Yeah.
Alright,
So
in that case, next turn I'm going to double move over to the southeastern corner.
Yeah, we'll see if we'll be able to get there in time.
I can only imagine what Alex and Conrad's report to the status is. They're just watching me.
He's staring through them! Holy shit!
It's like...
Yeah, and Gideon and Zuhara... Yeah, Gideon will seeing that it's clear, he will like probably double move to here. Okay. This will be close. But it might be doable. Casper, oh boy, it's like Roger, and then we'll see if he can actually like keep the trail. Actually, running alone. Let's see.
Might try to go help James instead, even.
Yeah, he's like, looks there, looks James, and he's like, I got you, buddy. And he's not trained in heal. That's not his specialty, so I won't be able to use him as an this, but he can provide assistance, assuming one of the heal experts, meaning Jackie, will be able to get here in time. Okay, Sakura will... So, it's like fucked. And then like seeing that the command consoles like start activating and the system reset, and then she's like now starts tapping and like doing her starts doing her thing, but Jackie is like focused on other stuff. Abram is stabilized. Alex will... Well, Alex and Conrad will try to help with this one. That's barely a hit, but it is a hit, and the second guy... Okay, so they damage... 6 of 3, 5 points. Two sets of another 5 points. Okay, every little bit helps. Izuhara also moves to location of the first lieutenant. I move to keep cover. Oh yeah, and I already did the action for Conrad. Okay, these guys are dead. Lee's let's see, left. Actually, no, that's... There's only... Yeah, actually, at this point, if there's no pursuit, I'm just gonna... Yeah, at this point, I'm gonna take him out of the turn order. he went like complete absolute panic. Gone with the wind. Okay, so the two remaining hordes. The heavy damage one that only gets like +2 to hit, miss, and the other one that's slightly more. Okay. So they are completely failing to do anything. Okay, Frederick. There's a very strong possibility you'll be able to finish. Almost guaranteed chance you'll be able to finish off the one that was already damaged. Ooh.
Or not.
Okay, we have 3, so that's 1. Actually, sorry, 3 is 2. Wait, how the fuck? Okay, now I see I made a...
Before 5 and 2, 3. I
yeah.
see. So it's 1.
Only now I noticed it's like...
Unless it could be 4 points. Or 3 points of damage, because I hit both ranges.
Okay, and 8 is...
9.
Oh, 9. 9 is 4. Oh! Last one remaining. Actually, fuck it. Let's say that. Yeah. Whatever. This horde is done. They cannot do shit anyway. As we're like carving through the fucking bodies. At least one horde finally runs out of them. Okay, and I imagine you continue defensive.
Yep.
Okay, Jackie, and I need to like very carefully see like how far you can move this turn, because it might count to the wire. Double move will
20
be
meters.
20 meters.
20 meters, so over here. So to this square. So 20 meters would be to this square.
Yeah, I see.
So it would take another 2 rounds.
Yeah, and Lazarus Patch is... he cannot save being after 6 rounds. Actually, yeah.
There is a solution. What's he at right now?
Sorry, what?
Let's see, what is...
5.
5?
So, the heal to
If
stabilize
Casper
him...
starts dragging him towards Jackie.
Okay. Okay.
You might get there in time still.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So I'm gonna say yeah, Gideon, and they just like continue James. So this is 6th round. So yeah, the penalty to stabilize him will be at -5.
If this is round 6, then I don't think you can make it.
I mean, it says after 6 rounds, so we'll see. Casper is not expert for exert, but if he double moves and he tries to take him, let's see how far they will be able to get him. Normally because he's carrying stuff, so that will be half his movement, but because he's double moving, so that's 5. That's as far as he can get him. Sergeant Jackie, over here!
That would allow me to reach them, so...
But that's Still double move.
Double move.
Just move 10 meters and just chuck the Lazarus patch and hope for the best.
Yeah, but that's the problem. You still need to a skill check to like
I know.
apply it.
It's just a bad joke.
Yeah, I think this will like. Yeah, sorry, but I don't think it will be. It is possible to save James. He already received a medical gland, so it won't be possible for him to like get him back up again.
Well, at least we can take the comfort that he won't turn into an infected.
Yeah. And I'm gonna like reveal one more thing. Yeah, because as I mentioned at the very start of this mini campaign, like because James looked unusual with his yeah, because he was like an albino with red eyes, and the secret thing about him. Actually, no, because that's might still be in play. We'll see. Okay. Okay, so I think everybody else, Casper, Sakura is like, okay, so they are not in combat. Abraham is not in combat. Alex will try. And Zohar is also not in combat. I'll say Conrad will try to help Fredrik finish off the last remaining horde. That's a miss. That's a hit. 2, 1, 3 points. These guys are dead, and these guys one last try to hit. God damn it! Okay, 9, 4, and then 7, which is 3. Okay, 4 guys remaining, but at this point I'm pretty sure you'll be able to finish them off without an issue.
I mean, yeah, because they'd probably just miss me again, and then
yeah,
I hit them. And this seems like a good time to call it.
Yeah, as Jackie will like arrive at the like site of James. That has slightly pained, but almost serene look on his face. And Jackie, as he's like approaching his experience as a doctor, he realizes that sadly it was just a little bit too late.
Well, such is the reality of war.
Okay, yeah, but we'll play through the aftermath of this attack because yeah, a lot of stuff will be happening. Like the communication with the others will figure out what's going on. That the Cobra will be nuking this facility, a la Black Mesa, but we'll get to that. Okay, so for now we'll calling it here. Sorry, it ran a little bit over time, but
yeah, that's cool.
At least we managed to like go it here. Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles, that one of the guys that got gland got critted again, and the other one, to be fair, he was written that he's least experienced and it is the highest chance that he will panic. And sadly, those rolls I did for him, he for like trying to get a grip and stop panicking, he got 2 natural ones on a D20 on a saving throw.
Yeah.
He's fucking gone.
Like gone or?
Both literally and figuratively, because I'm pretty sure like acting as his, like something will eat him in a different portion of the facility. Anyways, yeah. Thanks for
I shall take my leave.
this session. Yeah.